People were created to be loved and things were created to be used. But alas, most of us in our social lives have ended up using people and loving and cherishing the possessions, the things, the money around us. Hi, I am Dr. Prachiti Punde, a certified life coach, speaker, trainer. I am an anesthetist, and out of my curiosity for health and fitness, I turned towards this area of human psychological studies. I have done CBT training, I have a certified NLP practitioner, I have done EFT, TFT tapping techniques, neuroplasticity, neuroscience, I am an emotional intelligence coach, a certified hypnotherapist, and many more friends. So yes, today's sixth topic of the self-mastery aspect of life is social health. Right. Everything we think, everything we feel, every action we take is because of our beliefs and our characters in life. Maybe you are aware of it or you are unaware of it. Maybe you are consciously taking these decisions or unconsciously taking these decisions. But ultimately, these decisions will affect the way in your life towards which you are going according to your character, and ultimately the decisions and the way of your life will determine the outcomes where you reach in your lives. So friends, always be wise enough and choose differently, because if you want to have different results, you have to choose differently. Right, the way you have choose differently to watch this video on self-mastery by me rather than watching some entertainment videos. So choose different to be different. The most important thing is, why do we need a society and why are we so inclined towards this social aspect in life? Because we are human beings, we are not yogis or sadhus who are living into isolations. We are living around the people, we are living and surviving in families, through our social connections, through our job, and human being is after all a social animal. Human beings were evolved souls, so we evolved from the animal reptilian brains to the paleolimbic brains, which is the second part of the brain, and the paleolimbic brain is functioning in a kind that it feels its security and safety through herds. Like animals were started staying in herds for their protection or from the perceived danger of animals other bigger animals attacking them, like lions and tigers attacking deers. So they started living into herds, and this herd concept is there still in our paleolimbic brains, which gives us a sense of safety and security when we are connected with the society and the relatives and the people around us. First. Second thing is, this paleolimbic brain or staying into herds, staying into society, gives us a feeling of a sense of pride where we stand ourselves is determined in our brains by the way people see at us or validate us or look at us, and the way we relate to people. So it is very important for us to choose the right kind of people. We are looking this social aspect of human health through the self-mastery aspect, right? All the videos on each and every aspect I am making are through ourselves. They are for us to evolve and develop and achieve self-mastery, not for us to develop our communication skills, to develop our social skills, to see the personality types, the body languages. No. At my clinic, as a life coach, we have a huge amount of knowledge regarding the 16 personality types, the 8 type of thinkers, the 3 modes of thinking in people, the belief patterns, the behavioral patterns, the core patterns, the core components, and everything. But for you, it's really difficult for each and every person to know all these things and identify people to link with, like whom and which kind of people in the society should we link to. So here I come with 5 plus points and 5 negative points to avoid thinking and try connecting with a group of people which is like-minded like you, for you to progress and succeed in your life. Because believe me friends, The type of company you keep is going to determine the type of outcome you are going to have after 1 or 2 years in your lives. Because our brains are also carrying the mirror neurons inside us. So whatever company we are staying with, the type of friends, the type of society, whether we are dealing with them in a nicer way or not, all these things will affect the outcomes ultimately, because you, after a year or so, you start dressing like them, you start behaving like them, your choices start like them, choices of entertainment, choices at work, choices of opinions about others. So you automatically start mirroring these people. So you have to be very wise in choosing the right kind of people for your growth. What do you really value in your life? Do you value success? Then how can you choose money over success? What choices are you making? You have to be very conscious and very mindful while thinking of these things. What do you value in life? Do you value fulfillment? Do you value your relations? Do you value people? Or do you value only your happiness in life? Because for happiness, we are very selfish and we try and keep our happiness. We give importance to our feelings and emotions. And remember, feelings and emotions are not permanent. Feelings come, feelings go. Emotions come, emotions go. But fulfillment in life is very important. Fulfillment comes with giving. Fulfillment comes with doing that hard work. Fulfillment comes with making that effort when you are into your social life for people around you. Unconditionally accepting people and making that effort to be nicer towards people. To be the givers, not the takers. Because givers are such people who rise to the ultimately higher positions in success. For takers, success comes easy, but success also goes off easy. So here I come with 5 points for you all to choose the right kind of people according to the life values and the characteristics that you have built for yourself, and you vision yourself for that desired state where you want to reach in your life. So the first aspect is be a thermostat, not a thermometer, right? What does a thermometer looks like? The thermometer is something where if the environment is sunny, it rises its temperature. If it's too hot, it rises its temperature to more. If the temperature is too cold in winters, the pressure in the mercury in the thermometer drops down. So everything depends on the nature, everything depends on the outside of the people, right? And what is a thermostat? Thermostat is a mechanism where you control the temperature. You set the thermostat to a desired temperature, that okay, 47 degrees Celsius is my desired temperature, and no matter what the climate is outside, whether it is sunny, it is hot or it is cold, this temperature is not going to affect, because the thermostat is maintaining its temperature at 47 degrees. So you have to be like a thermostat where you are not influenced by the people around you, where you have set your own desired values, your own characters, the way you react or respond to people. You have set your own goals and you are fixed with your goals in life. So no matter what the people around you are, but you are not going to be affected by their thoughts, their feelings, the way they treat you, or the way the society is there. For this you will have to watch my video on the circle of control. Remember, I had told you there are 3 circles in life, which is the circle of control, the circle of influence, which is your near friends, family and society, and the circle of concern, which is the nation and the weather and the outside environmental world and universal conditions. So what is within your control is your own self. You cannot blame people for your own self. Yes, in any situation, in any way, the way people treat you, the way people are, the way your life is, the way your job is, the way your family is, you have no right to blame. Because blaming is not a character of a matured personality. It's not a character of a person who is doing self-mastery, right? Instead of blaming, what you can do is, you can take the responsibility for your own self. You can take the responsibility of what kind of people are you choosing for you. What kind of life values do you have? If you have your life values of being successful and you are choosing people who are behind money, then you are not in alignment with your own values. So you have to correct your choices first. You have to take your own responsibility first. And believe me, responsibility brings into maturity. Maturity has nothing to do with age. Mature people are not the ones who are grown up or who are elder in their age. Maturity can come to anybody who is ready to take the responsibility, ready to take the ownership, not blaming others, not blaming anybody around them, but taking their own responsibility, own ownership, and evolving in thoughts, evolving in choices, seeking help, asking for help, getting knowledge, gaining knowledge, and not only gaining knowledge but implementing that knowledge. Because if you really take responsibility for yourselves, you do not have to watch thousands and thousands of other videos. Only one video will be enough for you to implement and make that change happen into your lives. So choose wisely. Be a thermostat, not a thermometer. The second aspect is investing time versus spending time. Right. Many of the people are running behind their jobs, 9 to 5 job, the endless job, the jobs which they do not like, or spending their time on entertainment, spending their time on some stupid friends in the company to impress them and just be safe and secure so that they have these friends and they do not lose the friends. Believe me, spending your time behind money will not give you your time back again, right? If you spend this hard-earned money to get back that time, are you going to receive that time again? No. And what is investing time like? Investing time is something in which you choose the right kind of people around you, you choose the right company. For example, if you are, entertainment has to be a part of your life, but how much percentage of your life will it occupy? Just think over this. And also think that if you want to be in the first 5% of the extraordinary people, you have to choose your entertainment also wisely. Suppose, for example, you are into your hobbies of playing guitar or joining some music class or a dancing class or a swimming class for leisure, or you are playing golf, then you can end up taking a membership of such groups or such clubs where there are very highly qualified, educated people. So when you are spending time with investing your time in your hobbies, you are also getting to connect with a wide variety of people, with a wide variety of thoughts, wherein you can learn, wherein you can interact, and wherein you can exchange your knowledge, wherein you can exchange your views, and then that will slowly and definitely impact your life. That will impact your decisions, your actions, and ultimately impacting the way you are reaching your desired state or not. So choose wisely, do not spend time but invest time. Spending time will also make you feel worthless, make you feel that you are available all the while to all the people, but investing time will empower you. Investing time will give you a feeling of empowerment that yes, this is my time, I value my time, and when you value your time, you will value yourself, you will feel empowered, you will feel confident within you, and the third thing is people will automatically value you and you will not be available anytime for anybody, because then you are valuing your own self and your self-worth. So it brings a feeling of confidence and empowerment within you. The third point for today is reacting versus responding. Yes. Whether in life, are you always affected by the people and society around you and you are constantly into a state of reaction, or are you into a state of responding to the incidences and the situations which are going around you? Because if you choose this self-mastery, slowly over time you will develop this habit of self-investigating, introspecting and correcting and applying the things. Then you will become a thermostat, you will stay balanced and grounded within your own self, so that you will not be moved by the situations around you, and you won't be into a state of reacting but into a state of responding. Also, this will determine whether you are a proactive person or a reactive person. because proactive people choose wisely. Proactive people have their own control in their lives, and reactive people are all the while reacting and blaming to others. If they cannot achieve some targets in their life, some goals in their life, then what these people do is they start blaming, they start complaining. Reactive people have many excuses. Reactive people are procrastinators. So you have to choose what kind of people do you want in your life, how you want them to impact you, and whether you really want to be a reactive people or a responder in your life. The fourth aspect is being fake or being real. Yes. How are you when in the company of others? Do you fake your own identity? Are you masking yourself? Because most of the times we try to get validation from the people around us. Are we seeking validation? Are we seeking appraisals? Are we fearing? And for our security and sense of worth and sense of value, we are faking smiles, we are giving fake appreciation to others, we are giving fake compassion to others, and we are not being our true and own real selves. Believe me, if you are faking yourself, sooner or later people will realize it. People do not like the people who fake. It comes into, everybody has a gut feeling. And when you make a friend or a group, and if you are faking out yourself, then the group will sooner or later they will realize it. And then suppose if you have invested 1 year of yours to be in that group, be in that social group, or be in somebody's company, after 1 year or after 6 months they realize that you are faking it, the trust is broken. If a trust is broken, the foundation is weak and the relationship won't last. You'll have to find another relations, another social group, and then your time is wasted. In this way, you're not investing your time in the right way. So you do not have to fake, but you have to be real. The second good option, the second good use, not the option for this, would be if you are into your real self, then you are at your own vibration. See, imagine it like this, that radio, when we tune into a radio, it has its different frequencies. So if you put on 93.8 FM, you will be connected to all the songs, all the contents of 93.8 FM. And if you tune in to 101.1 FM, then you will get all the things and songs and events on 101.1 FM. So in this way, if you be real with people around you, if you be truly who you are, you speak up your truth in a nice manner, not in a hurting manner, of course, with etiquettes. If you speak up the truth, if you choose your own truth, if you be true while responding to other people around you, while responding to your choices, while suppose if in a company somebody is saying some opinions about a thing, you do not have to fake and agree with that person. If you have a different opinion, you can give your true opinion in a good voice, in a good manner. So if you being true with yourself, then you are at a certain frequency, at a certain wavelength, and then you tend to attract the same like-minded people in your company. This is a very big science. Just try to understand it. When you are in your frequency, you are attracting the same kind of people into your life. Suppose if you are at 101.1 frequency, you will attract all the people of that same frequency and wavelength, where it will be easy for you to invest your time making such friends. It will be easy for you to invest your time being with them into hobbies, and it will be easy for you to be with them and evolve into your lives. But if you are a person of 98.8 frequency and you are faking yourself as being 101, and you will be receiving people from 101 frequency, you will not be in alignment, because 101 is here, 98 is here, and then you won't be in alignment, and it will be difficult for you to cope up these relationships. Otherwise also, if you fake it, these relationships won't last long, and then again you will be spending lots of your time, because you have more other 12 areas of your life. You have 12 aspects of your life that you need to work on, and if you spend so much of your time without investing it wisely, then how would you reach the path of self-mastery?